Yeah, we the truth tellers. Yeah, I'm TUP.
And I'm Tweezy, baby.
You know what? We back in the house once again, and we gonna talk about the black sheep of the family. You know who are the black sheep of the family, or do you have one in the family, or are you one? And we all can be subject to this. You know what I'm saying? Where you got your family members, and you know they tend to how can I say this? They tend to go with let me see. I'm trying to think of a way to say this. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they tend to family members or your mother or your father tend to have those like some of your siblings. They pay attention to them more than you. You know what I'm saying? And you know that to me, you can be blackballed out of your family. And I know y'all understand what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to talk about. Because I had these incidents too, where you know what I'm saying, where you got your mother, she's all on the daughter's side, and when you got your dad, he's for the son. You know what I'm saying? So he's paying more attention to the son, and your mother's paying more attention to the daughter. You know, or vice versa. You can have your mama's boy, and then you can have your daddy's girl. It could be like that. So, you know, being a black sheep of the family, you can be alienated out.
Oh man, a lot.
Is what we talking about. And you know, we just gonna address this issue just a little bit. You know, truth tellers in his house.
In his house.
You know, so hey, and then we're gonna get y'all feedback on what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can leave some comments on our Instagram, you know, TruthTeller009 YouTube page. You know, let us know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because what I feel is, yeah, we all have those situations and those type of things in our, those type of people in our family. You know, that seem to alienate, you know, one another. You know what I'm saying? Or take, you know, like treat this person better, you know, than this person when y'all all in the family. You know what I'm saying? You can have an older brother or, you know, younger sister or whatever, or a younger brother and an older sister. But one, since they was born first, you know what I'm saying? The firstborn, they get it all. Or the one that's last. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The youngest. They the one get all the attention.
Get all the attention.
You know what I'm saying? So
she's the baby.
Yeah, she's the baby. She's the baby. She needs all of this.
Yeah.
So you know, we just touched the ground on the black sheep of the family. You know, so this is our episode on that, and we want to get y'all feedback because you know on what y'all think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This subject too. Because like I said, I think, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I felt like one time I was the black sheep of the family, you know, getting alienated, you know, my sister get it all, you know, my younger brother, you know, to make you feel that way, you know what I'm saying, just spitting out the truth.
Yeah.
But, you know, my sister probably felt that way too when my dad did me like that since I was the oldest. You know, he always tended to me, so my sister underneath me, she probably felt like she was being alienated, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. Like she was getting outcast, you know, she wasn't getting enough attention from my father, you know, as well as I say the same thing about me with my mother, you know, so, you know, let's touch ground and touch bases on this. So that, you know, but you still have to learn how to work it out, you know what I'm saying, and pray for those, you know, who despitefully misuse and abuse you. You know what I mean? Truth tellers. What you got on the tweet?
Well, what I got on it is, I mean, shoot, I'd have felt like the black sheep of the family, you know what I'm saying, a million times. You know, I'd have had my family. You know, I'd have my little brothers or my siblings, you know, when they had friends, you know, that was their friends, but I knew them too as well. But I felt alienated sometimes. they'll go hang out with them and I wasn't involved. Or they be like, oh, they didn't exclude me in with them, you know, as we as children or whatever. But then I looked at black sheep could be either far as like, even when you get closer to God, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that alienate you, you know, because you're not doing what they do. You know, that's just like being a black sheep. The black sheep of the family was that main one. He got left alone in a lot of things. He felt like he didn't get love nowhere, you know, from nowhere. Even if it did come from the mother, the father, or the sister or brother, he just was that loner. That one just when you seen them, you know, okay, that's their brother, but you know, we ain't messing with him because he a certain way, or that sister, we ain't hanging with them because they act like that. You know, that could either be the black sheep, or the black sheep could be said, you was just bad as hell. you was always in some trouble with, you know, with the law, or just getting in trouble, period, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, so my part is, I felt almost like the black sheep is, because, you know, I had got right with God or whatever. You know, me and my mom, it's 5 of us. And all my siblings, everybody, they got their own personality and the way just who they are.
Right.
But it seemed like it was more of a loner on me or whatever. I could say it in that way. Because you know, when John was the main one that got kicked to the curb a lot, you know, not saying for so. But then, like, my second oldest brother, he always thought he was the black sheep. That's because he was in a lot of stuff. He was always doing something. He was mad.
He was the trouble.
Yeah.
The prodigal.
I was too, man. And it seemed like I got blamed for everything. You know, my name was, they could tell you a million times, Antoine. Every time I said, why it always gotta be? They like, because you always doing something. But I just felt like the black child because I was kind of alienated in certain stuff. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to get my way. Ain't gonna lie, I used to whine like, yeah, when it was somebody's birthday, hey, can I get that toy too? But like bro say, man, we all get alienated in so many ways to become a black sheep where, like he said, you'll have a family member, or just even just in general, man, you have people just exclude you out. And it ain't, how can I put this? It ain't like they just trying to do it. Like I said, like that. It's just like, okay, you know.
It's just like they just pick their favorites.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You have a favorite in your family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes mothers and fathers, you know, they tend to have their favorite son or favorite daughter. They might say they treating everybody the same, but their actions will prove different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It'll say something totally different because you do something wrong. Oh man, all hell break loose, and God ain't in you. But then when the other person do something wrong that they like, their favorite, they take up for them. Yeah. You know, and they tend to make excuses for them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she just did this, or he just did this just because such and such. So, you know, you and the other child can feel that. Yeah. You know, they can feel the difference between a person getting done this way and then the other child getting done that way. They may not say anything right away, you know what I'm saying? But some of them will. But you know, you understand, you know, what's going on. Or the child understand what's going on.
You treat him, you know, why you treat him like this, and then you do me this way.
Right.
And we have our parents to say, you know, because you're the oldest.
Right.
So I gotta be more hard on you.
Yeah.
Because you're the oldest child.
You the oldest child.
Hold on, man, but that ain't, come on, I thought we was treated equal.
Yeah, right.
And then I see that too, man, in friendship too. Like, you know, people, you know, it's a group of y'all, and, you know, saying y'all, let me put it in, I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, keep it 100.
We truth tellers.
We truth tellers, you know how we do.
So saying we used to sell drugs, right?
Right.
You know, I ain't saying everybody do it, but you'll have a person that want to change.
Yeah, right. So,
you know, he want to change his life, better his life, and they'll say, well, shoot, we don't want you hanging around because you a square dog.
Yeah.
We don't even want you being around because
you weak.
You weak, man. You soft, dog. Get up out of here. We don't want you around here, man. But then not knowing that in his mind, if that's your friend or your brother, let him better himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be like, okay, I agree with you. But shoot, being a black sheep, you get left in the cold, I'm telling you.
Oh, you do. You definitely
You get kicked to the curb so quick.
Fast.
And you be like, dang.
And sometimes.
Where everybody at in my circle?
Right.
I thought Mom Dukes, my brother, cousin, I thought everybody was going to be there for where everybody at.
Where everybody at. You'll see them.
Nobody know where to be.
You'll see them all disappear. They be ghosts.
Even when the chips get low.
Oh, when the chips really get low, they ghost. And I'm going to tell you, once you get in trouble like that, or you get in trouble with the law or what have you not, they will not be by your side.
No.
They're not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, but if you're a troublesome child, you know, sometimes you act out because you're not getting treated that way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes kids tend to act out because one is getting favored more than the other one. So the other one say, oh, forget it. The heck with it. I'm just going to go ahead and be bad or do a lot of destructive stuff so I can get that attention. Because attention deficit, wow, it's crazy when people tend to not to get the attention that they need, so they go out and act wildly out there. You know, some of them kill folks. You know, they do a lot of different things. You know, they go and rob people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, rob, steal, a kid. You know, y'all know what's happening. You know, that's exactly what a person is, to me, is not getting enough attention or just have that mentality anymore. You know, and need to be looked after or something, you know, that the parents weren't paying attention to. They never got that person help.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just about being the black sheep. It's not just about, let me say this, it's just not just being about being a black sheep of the family. It's about paying attention to your kids and paying attention to the ones you love and seeing what's wrong or seeing what's happening. That's just my personal opinion. You know, whatever y'all take is, y'all let us know what's happening. Truth Teller 009, y'all know what's happening.
Yeah, they know what happened.
But yeah, so you know, to me, you know, as I was growing up, you know, sometimes I felt alone, you know, or felt like I wasn't getting paid enough attention, you know. So, but I wasn't a person. I was a person that not just wanted to act out. I just wanted to show my creativity. I was on another level of, you know, showing that I can be the best, because, you know, I grew up in the church foundation, you know, in the church. You know, when my grandfather owned his own church, so we all grew up in the church playing instruments and doing a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with God, you know, knowing the Lord and studying the Holy Scriptures and things like that nature. So it kept me grounded, you know, which all of us wasn't so fortunate and lucky in the whole family. But still, you know what I'm saying, when I grew up, the way I grew up was, you know, I tried to pay attention to more of what can I be in this world, what can I do, you know what I'm saying, to make my life better each and every day, you know. So that's when I got involved with with music and, you know, creating CDs and, you know, and rapping and, you know, doing the things that I like to do, but trying to minimize the trouble that I put on myself, you know. With some of my cousins wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? But my brothers and my sister and them, they remain kind of subtle, you know. But, you know, it just, you know, on the topic of black sheep, you know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, it's all about how your mother and father or society see you, you know what I'm saying, and how you take that, you know, take that all in, you know, and it kind of helps shape and mold you know, in a certain way. You're a product of your environment, we already know, you know what I'm saying, too, at the same time. So whatever information that you get from your mother and father, or knowledge and wisdom from them, you also get from your community, you know. So that helps shapes and mold us too, you know, from what you listen to, from what you know, see, we already know, from the seeing to the listening to the just being, you know, or having friends that's doing this, you know, doing certain things, and you want to join in, or you know, so you know, it's just all how we look at the world in the whole. You know, so that's why, you know, want y'all to give us some feedback. You know, let us know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to address, you know, and say certain things too back to us. You know what I'm saying? Truth Tellers 009. Let us know how y'all feel about being the black sheep of the family, or the one that's being outcast. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Because y'all gotta remember, just because, you know, people might treat you not equally with them, alienate you, that don't mean that they don't love you. That's one thing I want to say. If you do feel like a black sheep of your family, just know that they still love you, but everybody's just being treated in a certain way.
You're right.
And
Exactly.
just keep that mindset. Don't take what is going on in your family and not in your environment. Don't take that and use it as bad and negativity, and say, well, shoot, I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm gonna act up just to get that attention. No, you don't do that.
No.
You know, you pray on it.
You pray on them and prove them wrong.
When I was young, I did a lot of praying too, man. I went through those situations, so that's what helped me. And then if you feel like that, if you see somebody that's positive, you go to that. So for all the people that feel like they neglected, or they feel like they the black sheep of the family, just know you are special in your family heart. And like brother said, go follow our YouTube page, Truth Tellers 009. Subscribe, hit the bell, man, ring that thing. And then go follow us on our Instagram page, truth.tellers.009.